This is a quick video to show how we set our camper up in the winter time when we have full hookups available. When we have the full hookup and it's winter time, cold weather, we hook our hose up, we open both valves on the tanks and we leave them open. As long as the water moves, it generally will not freeze up. We put our sewer hose up on an elevated platform that comes down to the sewer drain. One thing to note, when you get where you're going after your camping trip, it's a good idea to open both valves up and take the cap off. There will be a little bit of water that will freeze inside the tanks. As this thaws out, it will come down to the valves. If the valves are closed and it refreezes, it can possibly break the valves. Starting at the hydrant, we hook our heated hose to the hydrant and then we wrap the hydrant with a concrete insulating blanket. We make sure we lay the hose out on the ground with no loops in it. On the side of the trailer, we connect it with a 90-degree elbow going into the city water connection, and then we use a piece of pool noodle to insulate the elbow. If we do not have an outside water hookup, we can use this 15-gallon tank that's inside the trailer. We merely drilled a hole through the wall and ran this hose out, which is the hose that you use to winterize the camper. We use the 12-volt onboard water pump, and with a big fill cap we can fill it as needed. The water tank stays inside where it's heated, so we have no problem with that. A couple of tips for your hot water tank when you're cold weather camping. When you get to the campground and you get water in the tank, get all the air bled out of the hot water lines. Before you turn your hot water on, shut off your pump or your hydrant, whichever you're using. With one of the spigots, turn it on and let the system depressurize. Once it's depressurized, turn your gas hot water switch on and let the hot water tank start heating up. Once it starts heating up, if you have the electric hot water heater, turn it on also. It will help conserve gas by keeping the gas part not running. Once the hot water tank has heated up, then go ahead and turn your water pump or your hydrant back on and pressurize the system. What happens is when the water heats up, it will go from 50 psi to over 70 in your water lines. So it's always a good idea not to overpressure the water lines. The second tip for your hot water tank: if it's cold out and you're going to drain the water out of it, then what I always like to do is shut my valve on my black water tank. Then I come in and I run hot water from the shower spigot into the toilet and then flush it. I usually try to put 2 bowls of water into the holding tank. Once that's done, then you can go out and open the holding tank back up, and that helps flush the tank out. It also helps cool down the hot water tank before you take the plug out and drain the water.